you know you make me float. Boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope. 'Cause you.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy 87 Ev with another story time. So the first story time is the first time I got suspended. I still remember it very clearly, but not because it was dramatic, but because it was the first time, and then I realized how fast one small moment can turn into a big problem. All right, so let's get started. It was a Friday, and the morning it started normal, like nothing felt special about it. I woke up a little late, and then I had to rush through getting dressed, and I barely ate breakfast. And then my mom and my grandma kept telling me to hurry up or I missed the bus. And I left the house already irritated, right? Now, by the time I got to school, I was tired, hungry, because I really don't be eating breakfast, and not really in the mood to deal with anyone. Now, mind you, like I said, I was still tired, so yeah. First period was boring as hell, like always. The teacher was just mean, okay? My teacher was kind of strict, but sometimes she'll be nice. Let's call her, let's call her, Miss Michaela. Now, Miss Michaela was the type of teacher to just, be mad at something, but then she'll be happy. She'll low-key be bipolar, okay? Now, like I said, the first period was boring. It was the kind of silence more than teaching. So it was just, not talking. Oh, yeah, and mind you, I was in third grade. That's another thing. I was in third grade. Right. Wait, was I? Yeah, I was in the third grade. So, in the third grade, first period started normal, like I said. Now, second period, it was this girl, and she had a computer, and it was a computer. It wasn't a school computer, but it was a computer that she brought from home, and she was playing Roblox on it. So I was like, wait, how you get to play Roblox on a school computer? And then she was like, I didn't. Let's just say I got it from the house. Now, since at my old school, lots of the teachers had MacBooks. So when lots of the teachers had MacBooks, I was like, well, how about I take a MacBook so I could play Roblox, right? Mind you, I was in third grade, I was immature, so, I was just doing my thing. So, it was about 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30. School was gonna get out at 2. So what we did was, what I did was, I had a plan from earlier. I had a plan that I was gonna sneak into the library and then get the computers, get at least a few MacBooks. And I tried, and it worked for somehow. It worked, but it also didn't at the same time. So 1:30, snuck in the library, and then the library teacher was there. I hate stuttering, but the library teacher was there. Now, as library teacher was there, I was just sneaking my way, in there, cause why not? So I was sneaking my way in there, and cause damn. Okay, that was kind of bad, but I stuck my way in there because I couldn't get caught because I was supposed to be in class. So I snuck in there, because she was on her computer doing her little thing. So I stuck in there, and I snuck behind a little corner. Also, mind you, I was very short. I was a very short kid growing up. I finally just hit my growth spurt. Now I'm pretty tall. I'm as tall as my mom, if not taller. But now I'm 12, doing story time. So next, I snuck through there, and then I went into the library room, and I saw a whole stack of MacBooks. I'm talking about MacBook over MacBook. Now, mind you, at that time, I didn't have a iPhone, so I was just, if I would have stole that, when I was like 11, I would be like, wait, how do you log into here? What's the iCloud? Okay, so thank God I never, got into the computer and really stole it, but I stole it. Now, when I got in there, I was walking back. I got it, I snuck back out, I was walking back, and the teacher, let's just call her Miss E. Now, Miss E was like a very nice teacher. Like she would care, but she wouldn't care. Like she would be strict, but she won't be strict. So I was walking and she was like, why do you have a MacBook in your hand? And I was like, the librarian gave it to me. And then it was like, the librarian gave it to you? And I was like, yeah, the librarian gave it to me. And so she looked a little suspicious, but she said okay. And while she said okay, I put the thing in my locker. And then next thing you know, they called me to the office. And I was like, why the hell would they call me to the office? I didn't do nothing. But in my mind, I did something, right? So we got a principal. Let's just call her Dr. R. Now, Dr. R was a good principal, right? She loved me, let's be honest. But Dr. R also didn't play. So when Dr. R saw me with the computer, or she got told that somebody had a MacBook, she was like, Evan, why do you have a MacBook? And I was like, cause it's mine at home. I had one at home. And she didn't believe it, so she saw it, and it was registered to the schools. And so she said I almost got the mind you, also, this was the end of the day, and I have to wrap this up because it's about to end. But she said, Evan, this is registered to the school. You almost got a teacher fired. I was like, I'm sorry. And then she sent me home. Now, I didn't even know what a suspension was for real. Okay, like I said, I gotta hurry up, wrap it up, And then I went home, and my mom started yelling my name, like just screaming at me. And I was like, what? What's wrong? And then she read the email saying, I got suspended for 3 days for stealing. One thing came to another, and she beat the shit out of me. Now, when she beat me, it was pretty bad. End of the story. Bye.